Right? I guess so. Alright, we are live, I guess. So let's fire up automation game. So hello everyone and welcome back into this special live video, because lately there was a new challenge on our channel, which is the DODGE Hellcat challenge or Killer challenge. But first let me set everything, because yeah, just give me a moment while I set everything and let's see how everything will perform. I already downloaded all the cars and I'm waiting for the viewers to show up and for me to set up everything. Alright, hello, we have our first viewer. Hello my friend, just wait for me while I set everything. Alright, here we go, everything has been set. Let me fire up my YouTube app so I can read your messages. Where is my charger? I'm not really a good YouTube, YouTube live, live member, but I have to do what I have to do, right? Alright, so hello Mr. Tiago and hello Mr. Ben Cook. Hello my friends, and welcome back to our special testing as usual. My internet is stable so far. Hopefully it will not cut off, or I'm not going offline. So in case I went offline, or in case the video has stopped working, that means my internet has cut off or something. So I will continue in a separated recorded video. That's in case my internet has cut off or something. Alright, so the cars are in. I downloaded 36 cars and they are in the import folder in my documents, but I haven't actually fired up the sandbox yet. So let's see how it will actually how many cars will get disqualified, and of course how many cars it will not load good. Hello Mr. Lucas. No, unfortunately Mr. Tiago, I can't make a car. This is for testing your own cars, your cars that you have created for the DODGE Hellcat challenge. So any car that will pass the rules will go into the BeamNG.drive testing, and the quickest car over there, the most stable and quickest car, will win the challenge alongside with the best car here in automation game. Now let's fire up the sandbox mode. So can you guys hear me, or am I just talking to myself? Can you guys tell me in the comments if you guys can hear me or not? Can you guys hear me? I would love to know that, like my microphone, if it's working or not. I would love to build something, Mr. Tiago, but yeah, I need to test the challenge first. The challenge is a bit long, really long. Okay, so that's good. Now let's fire up the sandbox mode. Crossing fingers, no cars will get imported in the wrong way. Alright, so these are the cars that got imported. Alright, let's double check. Let's double check everything. Close import utility and exit and go back in. Alright, that's good. All the cars has been loaded without any single missing mod. Alright, that's perfect. Now let's start from the first car. Let's see, the Pluto, that's my car. The VTOL, this is a special car that I made earlier today. And the James, you have seen this in the earlier. Which one, the VTOL or the? Oh, you have seen the James, not the VTOL. The VTOL is a special car. But before we do anything else, what do you work as? What? Joking, talking yourself, can't do the word. Okay, all right, guys. Okay, yeah, that's a joke. Okay, so let me show you guys a special build that I did before, because lately, before the DODGE Hellcat challenge, there was a special requested challenge on this channel, which is a derby challenge, and I made a special car for it, extremely cheap, 1995, really cheap, really crappy, specially built for the derby challenge, which is this one. Check out this little beast here. The car is fully armored around the sides, the front, the hood, everything is, and as you can see we have a naturally aspirated V8 since we have 4 stacks of exhaust piping. This is a special car that I designed especially for the Derby challenge, but I'm still thinking about it and I'm still figuring out how I will do that in the future. But I really like the idea, and you will be seeing a Derby challenge in the future. So now let's start with the Alpine. So the first car that we have, the first car that we have tonight to test, called the Alpine 2012. Ooh, that's not good. 2012, my friend. Hello, this is 2012. I said 2020. Alright, let's see what's what. There we go, the first error, unfortunately. Alright, here's my pencil, here's my notepad, which is a paper, not a laptop. So the first car, called the Alpine GX 5. Alright, here we go. Mr. Rodriguez Boladio, I don't like the way you treat people as you are better than them. Alright, why do I do that actually? I always try to be as polite as possible. I apologize if I'm saying something wrong or something. I always try to keep my words as polite as possible. Alright, so the first car has a little issue, which is at the beginning. 2012. Yes, you may not actually see the exact year because of my temperatures, but it's 2012, which is not really correct, so unfortunately -2 points for that. Moving on, the chassis. So what we have here is a carbon fiber guys, come on, help me out here. Yeah, thank you Mr. Elhang, thank you Mr. Bangkok. Alright, so the first thing, the chassis, carbon fiber panels, semi-space frame chassis. That's good. That's good actually for a racing car. But yeah, that's good. It's made from aluminium, which is lightweight. Not bad. Front longitudinal engine placement. This is a bit extreme actually. I hope everything is perfect. Double wishbone front, double wishbone rear. Perfect. Zero quality. I like it. So what we have is an inline 5 aluminium. 5-liter inline 5. Whoa. A whole liter per cylinder. That's massive. I like it. Dual overhead camshaft, aluminium heads, BVL, nice. Billet steel, titanium. Have I actually said no titanium, or did I actually allow titanium? Whoa, I forgot. Guys, rules check. If you don't mind, please. Did I actually allow titanium or not? Hello Mr. Sajid, hello Mr. Nutcreep, hello Mr. Netlex, and yeah, hello guys. So, my friends, yeah, no titanium. So what's that? No titanium, and no billet steel. Mr. Sajid, we are testing the Hellcat Killer viewers car. So this is the first car, called the Alpine GX5, and yeah, no titanium and no billet steel. Unfortunately, guys, you know the rule, right? So I want you guys to help me out here. Would you like me to keep this car, or would you like me to disqualify it? What do you think, guys? Should I actually alright, so Mr. Bangkok says change it to Forge and cut his rev limit. And Mr. Public Transportation Belgium, in the video itself, my friend, you have to watch the video. So Atomic Pixel says qualified, Public says keep it. Alright, keep. Alright, so I have to keep it. Well, yeah, of course, Mr. Dill Blau, Mr. Dill Blau, I'm sorry, but I really like to, you know, cut down on cars, but people wants to see the car, so yeah. Forged steel crankshaft, lightweight forged pistons. Oh my god, check out the yeah. No, heavy duty. Oh, I don't think it will actually work. Lightweight forged. Yes, lightweight forged can work, but lightweight forged connecting rods, no, this will not work. Yeah. I know, I have to reduce the stress limit, but unfortunately, look at it. Look at this. If I want to reduce the RPM to kill the stress, check this out. 609 horsepower. Yeah, won't get enough horsepower. An inline 5 can't work with that display. Yeah, I think so, guys. So I'm sorry, but this car will get disqualified. Yeah. Let's get it back to titanium. I will test it separately, I think. Alright. How much RPM this thing is to be making? I forgot. Oh yeah, this one here. Alright, so unfortunately this thing is will get disqualified. So the Alpine GX5 is out because my friends, titanium. Yes, titanium rods. Alright, so unfortunately the Alpine is out, but first let me check. I want to see the car. This is the Alpine GX5. Well, it looks actually not bad indeed. And I've seen some photos of this car on the Discord channel, unfortunately, but come on guys, titanium, I can't allow it. I mean, if I want to go without titanium and decrease the limit, the RPM limit, unfortunately it will go only 600 horsepower, which is against all the rules. So unfortunately, my friends, I have to disqualify this little beast here. But I will test it. I will test this thing separately. So I want to check the specs before we close it. So rear-wheel drive, manual, 4.4 seconds. That's a little bit slow. Wheel spin 8%, not bad. The tires. Hello guys, a little help here. What did I say about tires? Yeah, what did I say about tires, guys? I like to keep you interactive with the rules. I like to make sure that you guys remember. Yes, Ben Cook, yes. Yeah, no slicks, perfect. A lot of you guys know the rules. That's why I always enjoy making these live videos, because you guys like know the rules. You know what's the problem with these cars. So no slicks. What else? For seats, yeah. Unfortunately, this thing is out, exactly out. All right, moving on. I think I'm coming down on cold or something. I don't know. The weather is really crappy these days. Alright, so the GX5 is out because tires. I have to add tires also. Tires. Alright, moving on. The second one, the Black Widow. This thing I think has a V6 turbo, which is awesome. Mark Hellcat just uploaded the video about automation, so if you can help him. Well, I will check it out after I finish this. Live video, I will go to the which one? The Mark Hates Cats. All right, I will check it out. Mr. Merlin, yes, it's been in the video, my friend. You just watch it carefully. I went over the rules carefully. I like no titanium connecting rods and no blitz steel crankshaft, and the tires, the semi-slick tires, you can find it in the rules page, my friend. Alright, so let's see what's what. Starting from the beginning, let's see how this thing look. This is the Black Widow V6 turbo. So basically it looks like the body of a Mitsubishi 3000 GT. Not bad. Aluminium panels, monocoque chassis, advanced high-strength steel. The chassis is very stiff, which is good. Front longitudinal, double wishbone, perfect. The engine. Oh, guys, check this out. It's a Boxer 6 engine block, right? It's a Boxer 6, so it should be a B6. But he chose look up. It says V6 turbo. Yeah, so I'm gonna change this to B6, not V6. Alright, so it's a B6 turbo. Perfect. Double overhead camshaft, 4 valves, VVL. So far it's really nice. The curve is a bit optimistic. I mean, I think the turbo has a high boost. Yes, 17 psi. Yes, that's why it kicks really hard. This thing, if this thing has like the double clutch gearbox, it will actually lose control when you shift it really hard. But it looks very awesome. And as you can see, this engine is making 706 horsepower on 90 octane. 90 octane, that is really good. You can run this car on cheap fuel and get all the power. That is really good. I like to see like superbly amazing machines running on crappy fuel. That is really awesome always. How can you tell a laggy engine? Well, my friend, you look at the range. You look when the turbo kicks in, when you will see this bump here, because a naturally aspirated engine will have a smooth curve, no bumps whatsoever. But as you can see, starts smoothly and then there is a big bump. This big bump is when the turbo kicks in. So basically, a street car or an economical car, the turbo should kicks in at, let's say, 1300 rpm, 1600, 500 rpm, something like this. A sports car, a street stock sports car, the turbo should kicks in at 2300, 2500 rpm. A super sports car, like you can say 3000 rpm, 3400, like this. Yeah, that's why superchargers sometimes are awesome, because superchargers will give you more lean, more smooth curve, unlike turbos, because you have to wait for the turbo to spool. Unlike a supercharger because the supercharger will spin with the engine, because it's been driven by the belt. So yeah, it's the boost curve here. So this engine is a bit laggy. Like if you want to drive this car as a daily driving car, no, this is not optimal. But yeah, so let's see. And he's running the engine actually on 95. Why? Since the engine is running on 90, well, you can use 91. It's okay. I said in the video 91 or 95. Let's see. Perfect. The exhaust is quiet, not bad, 90%. Alright, not bad indeed. How many cars in the competition by Mr. Gary M? 36. So this video will be, yeah, it will be long. This will be a long night. So all-wheel drive, manual. Wow, manual. That is really cool. Manual Hellcat power. Yeah. 6-speed, 336, geared limited step differential, keeping it basic, radial sports compound, alloy rims, perfect. Carbon ceramic, ventilated, good. Let's check. I want to check the brake fading. Oh, there is a 0.1% brake fading. Acceptable, not bad, acceptable. We have cooling flaps and active wing. Oh, guys, come on. I said this at the beginning. The brake airflow should be always 100. The brake airflow should be always 100. So the black, I'm writing it down, the Black Widow minus 2 points for the brake airflow. Yes, minus 2 points for brake airflow. Not good. The 6 points only, that's not good at all. The brakes will get overheated quickly. 4 seats, perfect. Premium sport rims, okay. Electric, limited, alright, that's perfect. And perfect. Everything seems within order. The price. Now let's check the price. 30%, $66,000 within check. Perfect. Yeah, guys, a little check here, please. Who buys a 700 horsepower for its MPG? Mr. Nasbel, Caleb Donald. Well, in 2018, yes, people actually care about MPG, my friend. Yeah, it should be over 20. Yeah, as you can see, yes, perfect. That's why not much people love the Hellcat Challenger or the Challenger, because the engine is extremely thirsty, and yes, 20 miles per gallon. This should be, I mean 20 miles. Stay with me, guys. 20 miles per gallon is very normal these days. Any car can do any car can do 20 miles per gallon. Any normal car. I'm not saying a Prius. So because we have the technology. You can use direct fuel injection, you can use a proper turbo, and you can make all the horsepower. Yes, why not getting 20? Why not getting 20? That's why that was an important rule. Alright, so I'm not gonna disqualify the car, but since this thing is minus, let's see how many points we have, 3 miles per gallon or 2.9, so this thing should get also minus 3 points for low mileage. Yes, this thing will be in the video, but it will never win the challenge. Yeah, I don't know, maybe, but I always say use US miles per gallon, because I always watch roadkill shows and motor trend shows, and I always get the measures in the US, but I always say that US, so minus 3 points on the low mileage. But this car is in, don't worry, you will be seeing this car roaring on the BeamNG.drive. Alright, so let's export this beast here and move on to the next one. So minus 3 points and minus 2 points from the Black Widow, with a total of minus 5 points, unfortunately. So the Black Widow, let's export this little beast here. I know, my friends, I know some of you guys will say the car is heavy and it should be powerful, but my friends, we have the technology, and you are using DFI, not EFI. A DFI, direct fuel injection, should make the engine extremely more efficient, because you are injecting the fuel on top of the piston exactly. Yeah, that's why any car should get extra or above 20 miles per gallon, not less than 20 miles per gallon. Hellcat GT, no, it's minus 5, not minus 4, because minus 2 before on the brake airflow and minus 3 on the miles per gallon. Let's see, moving on. So the Black Widow is in, perfect. Now the Churchill TARDIS Lightspeed. This should be interesting. It has a V10. So the Churchill Light Speed. Here we go. Lightspeed. Come on, guys. Let's check this beast here. Yeah. All right. All right. Now this looks like some sort of a challenger, you can say, on some angles, and a drag racing car on some levels also. I don't know what it looks. What do you think, guys? What do you think, my friends? What do you think about this little beast here? What do you think, guys? Alright, so Mr. Lego Former guy says nice. Alright. Guys, come on, keep it, polite. We don't want to read anything, a little bit disrespectful. Come on, let's keep it, professional. We are professional gentlemen here. Looks classic, yeah, looks classic, but not bad, right? Let's see what's what. Let's see the chassis. Partial aluminium, not bad. Monocoque chassis type, advanced high strength steel, very muscly. Yeah. Let's see details. Yep, we are seeing the details. Front longitudinal, double wishbone, multi-link rear suspension. Perfect. The engine is a 90 degrees V10 cast iron. Oh, that is heavy. Oh my god, that is extremely heavy. Extremely heavy. Check the weight of the engine, 428.3 kilograms, nearly half a ton. Nearly half a ton, just the engine. The engine alone is half a ton. That is super heavy. But check out the efficiency, 27.3%. 7.5 liter engine, bigger than a Hellcat engine, really bigger than a Hellcat engine. Double overhead camshaft, 4 valves per cylinder, cast iron, no VVL unfortunately. Cast iron crankshaft, heavy duty connecting rods, 4 pistons, and 8.1 to 1. Let's see, ball bearing. The turbo is a bit weird, 15 psi of boost, and the turbo kicks in at 3300 rpm, which is not bad for a super sport car. Twin throttle bodies, 95. And check out the fuel mixture, 15. Now that is extremely lean, and that is awesome. The engine is running perfectly and using only 15.0 to 15.0 on the air fuel ratio. Now that is perfect. 88 on the ignition timing, also perfect. 70 to 100 RPM, plus 2 quality. And let's see, it's 53, should be 52. Yes, thank you, Mr. Delbalo. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, Mr. Delbalo. That is against the rules. 53.4. 53.4 is the engineering time, which is against the rules. Yes, guys, keep with me. I like if you can help me on every engine, because sometimes I miss something. If you can spot it on, I would really be thankful for you guys. So thank you, Mr. Delbalo. Yes, it has to be disqualified due to the long engineering time. Perfect. Alright, so as you have seen, the engineering time is very important to me, because can you imagine yourself as the CEO and reduce the quality? Yes, I know, I think I'm gonna do that. So can you imagine yourself as the CEO and the engineer will come to you and he will say, sir, the car will take months to be made, and he will say, no, I want it tomorrow, and he will get fired immediately. So reducing the fuel system quality to +1 will reduce this thing to 49.7. Perfect. Now this thing can live on. The blue, literal translation. Okay, the blue. Alright, so now we have reduced the quality here. It's within spec, but please pay attention, Mr. Churchill, in your next creations. Moving on. It's rear-wheel drive. Wow, so this thing should be a very handful car. Rear-wheel drive manuals, 6 on the floor, perfect. 331 kilometers per hour, 30, let's see, 4.5 seconds. A bit slow, but acceptable. Gear limited slip differential, +2 quality, radial, sport compound, alloy, perfect. Brake fading. Brake fading, 0.5%. That means -2 points for the brake fading. Alright, moving on. Semi-clad, not bad. Perfect. I don't know. Alright, no, not bad. Not bad. Everything is looking within check. Perfect. So -2 points only on the Churchill. Alright. Now let's check the price before we go out. 62 grand. Perfect. 23 miles per gallon. Yes, that is what I like to see. It's a heavy V10 engine, twin turbo, 723 horsepower and 23.8 miles per gallon. That's what I want to see. The car is practical, drivable, sporty, comfortable, prestigious, safe, reliable, perfect. Perfect in every single way. Yes, it may look classic, but perfect. That's a nice thing indeed. Let's see. Yeah, I know no car gets made in months, but I was, making a point. Alright, here we go, the Lightspeed. Export to BeamNG.drive. I'm having a good night indeed. I always love to see your creations, guys, because yes, I make good cars sometimes, I make crazy cars, and of course I make some stupid cars, but when I ask from you guys to make something, I mean, especially like because I have requested from you guys to like pay super attention to details like wipers, vents, lights, everything, and so far I'm seeing really great attention to details. Check it out. His name is on the car, Churchill LS Radius. We have like reversing sensors. Check out the wings, vents, everything is looking perfect. That's what I want to see. Perfect creations, guys, perfect creations. Yes, some of you got disqualified, but the styling is amazing so far. No car is looking ugly so far. So the next car, called the CLS Black Series. Now that is a trademark theft, but yeah. Okay, the CLS Black Series. Okay, that should be interesting to look at. Ooh, check out the market. The market loves this car. Alright, so let's see what's what. The CLS Black Series. Oh my god. I've spoken too soon, right? I have spoken too soon. What's happening here? What's happening here, guys? Come on, what's happening? Oh my god. Hello, Mr. Charlie Anderson. Hello, my friend. Yeah. So Mr. Matty Patty 303 says that's sweet, and I'm seeing a lot of Mr. Ben Cook. Oh my god, what should I do, guys? Really, I'm not gonna do anything. Please vote. Here we go. I dropped my pen and I'm waiting for a vote. What do you think, guys? I'm waiting to see what's your vote. Alright, we have this first no, the second no, the third no. Yeah, the rest in peace fan. Yeah, third no. Based on alright, the base car is beautiful, but the fixtures are if it qualifies, it qualifies. No, my friend, Mr. Lego former guy, I asked for a beautiful car, true attention to details. Like if let's say I ignore the vents and these classic side mirrors. Where are the wipers? Where are the badges? And what are these on the side? And really, a door handle like this, and this is like that, and what is that? And where are the brake lights? Where are the indicators? And really, it doesn't qualify, my friend. I'm sorry, my friends, but this thing. I mean, I was really excited for the name, the CLS Black. I was really excited, but no, this thing is out because unfortunately it looks very weird. Alright, let's see what's next. I've spoken too soon when I said I haven't seen an ugly car yet. Sometimes when you speak too soon, sometimes you just want to shoot yourself. Alright, Cobra SS. We have seen the Cobra name before, with some amazing creations. So the Cobra SS. This should be interesting. Hello, Mr. Auto Games 88. Hello, my friend, and welcome. We are testing the DODGE Hellcat Killer challenge. All these cars are made by viewers, not me, and I'm reviewing the rules right now, and then I will be driving those beasts that have passed the rules. So let's see. So what we have here is the Cobra SS. Alright, we have some nice attention. Turbo badge here, Cobra badge at the front. I don't know what's that, but I like the headlights, I like the grills, and I like the hood, the side vents. That's a nice touch. These also a nice touch. The door handles are a bit small, but and in the wrong way. These open the opposite way, not like this, but not bad. And of course, the real, because we are using premium infotainment system or premium HUD system, that means you have a key fob, not a rear key. This is wrong. The keyhole is very wrong because you have a key fob. You have to pay attention, my friend. This is wrong, and this is actually a bit weird. You know, the fuel filter cap and a rear mounted what they call this wiper. This thing should be in the middle, maybe. I think in the middle. I don't know, but not a bad touch indeed. I like the badging SS V8, and I like the snake badge, snaky Cobra, and yes, rear diffuser or rear lip actually. The exhausts are looking beautiful. The rims has a what do they call them? A center lock rims. Not bad. All right, let's see the specs. Yes, it looks like a Charger SRT8 actually from some angles. Perfect comment, my friend. Alright, moving on. So what we have here is a aluminium panels, monocoque chassis, light advanced high strength steel chassis, perfect. Front on digital double wishbone, push rods. Really? We have rear push rods. That is awesome. Can you imagine a family car with push rods? That will be awesome. Moving on. So what we have is a 60 degrees compact V8 engine, aluminium block, 4.8 liters. Not bad. Double overhead camshaft, 4 valves, aluminium VVL, forged internals, 97, 79, 80. Now the VVL profile and the cam profile, this is not efficient. This is as ugly as it will get. I mean, only 1 point. Like, can you imagine the camshaft, how it will look? The regular cam lobe and the VVL lobe, they will look absolutely identical. What's the point of using VVL? Yeah, what's the point? Let's see. Yeah. And this is extremely laggy. Check out. I mean, you can't. Yes, you can't see the turbo when it will kicks in, but I'm gonna guess 4,000 RPM. 4,000 is a bit laggy, my friend, because check out the turbo. Super compressor size, super turbine size, and super AR ratio. You can't do that. And 511 horsepower intercooler. You are choking the engine. Check this out. Oh my god, the intercooler is choking the engine to death. That's not good. I mean, can you imagine? Come on, imagine with me, guys. Can you imagine buying this car in real life? The first thing you should do when you buy this car, remove the front bumper, remove the stock intercooler, throw it in the trash, and buy a high performance intercooler and get 1,000 horsepower out of the engine easy. Wow. No, let me show you. Here we go. Yes, I know, because if I increase the volume of the intercooler, the engine will start to knock. Yes, but that's not good. You have to, because check out the turbo, 25 psi, big turbo. You have to adjust all these, adjust the air-fuel ratio, the ignition timing, and then put a decent size exhaust turbo intercooler on it. Yeah, but it's acceptable. It's still within rules, and I will allow that. Yep, works perfectly. Moving on. So what we have here is an all-wheel drive. That should be interesting. Can you imagine the SRT8 or the Hellcat Charger four-wheel, with all-wheel drive? It will drive awesome. Dual clutch, perfect. 6 speed, 309, 3.4 seconds. That's quick. Electric limited sub differential. The power distribution is a bit wrong. This is a bit wrong. And let's see, sport compound, alloy, carbon ceramics. Let's see, guys. Is there any rules? Like, I forgot. What's the production units? I forgot. What is it? 150 watt or 160? I forgot. What's the production units, guys? Let's see. Entertainment, perfect. Nothing is wrong so far. So what's the I forgot, what's the market, what's the production units limit that I sat on that I did sit on the challenge? 157.75. Yeah, 175.75. Yeah, I forgot. Thank you, Mr. Ben Cook, and thank you, Mr. LeBlue. Thank you guys for reminding me. So this car has passed, okay, and the price is within range. So let's export this thing. Delete my name and press the export. So the Cobra SS, yes, it did manage to win. Not bad. Take a 5-cylinder car. Mr. Auto Games, I think there was actually a 5-cylinder car, I think the Alpine GX5, and unfortunately it got disqualified because with an inline 5 to make a 700 horsepower engine you need to put titanium connecting rods and billet steel crankshaft, and that is against the rules, my friend. So the Cobra SS has made it. Now let's go with the next car. Here we go. The Conduct 735. Here we go. Conduct 735. That actually tells us the horsepower. Mr. Charlie Anderson, the driving distribution can work of the total weight. It's higher in the front and the rear. Yes, I know sometimes it works, but no, it doesn't work in this application. I promise you, because yeah, it doesn't work like this. If you are building a front engined all-wheel drive car, you have to put the power to the rear. Let's see. Now what we have here, the Conduct 735. Oh, that looks actually not bad. A bit weird, but not bad concept. So what we have here, no wipers, that's -2 points. And let's see what else we have here. I like the rear. The rear looks awesome, but this is a bit wrong. This is not really like a cool looking handle, but the rear is looking awesome. Just remove this handle and awesomeness. The front, not really. The rear, good. The side, I don't like this vent, and the yellow brake calipers on a red car, no. So yeah, that's the style. Nice rear, yeah, very nice rear. I like it. Moving on, the engine is a 90 degrees 8-cylinder engine, aluminium silicon block, 102mm, 6.5 liter. That is good. Single overhead camshaft, good and not bad. 4 valves per cylinder, aluminium silicon, no VVL, forged steel, heavy duty forged internals, perfect. Decent curve, yes, a very decent curve actually. 2800 RPM, the turbo kicks in, perfect. Let's say it's 9600, good. The turbocharger is actually decent, not bad. I mean, the compressor can go a bit larger, the turbine can go a bit smaller, but it's not bad. An 8 psi of boost, or 795, good. Single throttle body, performance intake manifold, 14.3, that is very lean, which is good. 6800 RPM. Baffled. the worst mufflers ever. Baffled. Why is he using those? And +4 quality. Using a straight through reverse flow, +2 quality will do the same thing. And a 6-inch exhaust diameter, or 152mm. Wow, that's a big exhaust diameter. It's like a single exhaust. Oh my god, check this one, guys. Check out this one. It says a single exhaust pipe, and I mean, really, the car has dual exhaust pipes at the end. Yeah, that's not really good attention to details. Alright, let's fire up this puppy. No, the Pluto, not yet, my friend. Moving on now. Let's see what else. It's all-wheel drive, perfect. Dual clutch, 6-speed. Let's see, 3 seconds, 328 km/h, not bad. Gear limiter sub differential. As you can see, weight power distribution now. This is perfect. 61 to the rear, 39 to the front, not bad. +3 quality, and radial sport compounds. The curve is nice. Alloy rims, the brakes are perfect. Downforce, alright, we have some active downforce. This is wrong. Cooling airflow 41, so the engine will overheat because the engine requires 675 points to be cooled, and the car is giving him 614. So yes, the engine will overheat. And the brake airflow, the same thing, so -4 points, 2 for the brake and 2 for the engine airflow. 4 seats, wait, 4 seats, -4 quality, that means less safety points. Yeah, That means less safety. And check out the safety equipments, -5. Why -5 safety equipments? Wow. Yeah. No, I'm not, my friend, Mr. Ben Cook. I'm not gonna help any car unless it's really necessary. But this thing, I mean, I can't help this car because it's an error by the viewer. I can't fix that, and because no, the car will not disqualify it. I can only fix the cars that will get disqualified. But this one will not get disqualified. It will only have some points taken off of it. Don't worry, this thing will not get disqualified, but I'm gonna shave some points out of it. So what we have here, 700, perfect. Market now. This bit is important. 67 grand, perfect. Now export the car. So what we have here is that the total of the points shaving out of this car is 6 points, -6 so far. Yeah, that's not really good. Yeah, if you die, you die. Unless, of course, you will get disqualified, then I will give you a first aid kit. That's my motto. Yeah, the rims look very, very awesome, but I don't like the yellow brake calipers on a red car. It doesn't really match. Let's see now, what's the next beast to test tonight? So the conduct is in BeamNG.drive. That's really good. Oh, I forgot. Darn it. Okay, sorry, just Mr. the Blue. Yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot to remove my name. Alright, the Crosshair GT S700 Turbo. Okay, that's a nice name. 700 Turbo. Okay. It's next. Mine is next. All right. So Mr. Nazbul, Caleb Donald, Dean Trump. My car just lost. Okay, that's cool. All right, guys. So this is. Let's see how this thing will look. Oh my. I mean, it looks like a Challenger of some points and some sort of 1980s Mustang, maybe. I don't know. Looks very classic to me. Doesn't say modern. It looks like a car from the 80s. I mean, the taillights are from the 80s. I mean, it looks cool. I like it. It looks very, very cool. Really cool. The hood is awesome. The front is very, very cool, but it's 1980s. All right, so aluminium panels. Aluminium panels, monocoque test type, light advanced size trends. Perfect so far. Yeah, retro vibes. 90 degrees, 8-cylinder aluminium silicon, 7.2 liters. Whoa, that's a big engine. So what we have here, double overhead camshaft, 5 valves, aluminium silicon, forged, lightweight forged, not bad. 10.8 to 1, perfect. Ball bearing. The turbo is a bit mess. Yeah, the turbo can be actually tuned better, reducing the turbine, increasing the AR ratio, increasing the compressor a little bit, increasing the intercooler a little bit, lowering the boost a little bit, and you will have a perfect turbo. Moving on, twin throttle bodies, performance 95. Okay, 40 on the ignition timing, that's a little bit low, but not bad. 20.8%, good. The exhaust system, 4-inch or 102, high flow, reverse Furiosa. That's a quiet engine, I think. 33. Okay. 721 horsepower, 757 pound-feet of torque. Yep. Good. I like the car. Looks like 1980s goodness. Let's see what else we have. It's all-wheel drive, which should make the acceleration and the handling superb. Dual clutch 7-speed gearbox, 336, 2.8 seconds the 0 to 100 time, the quickest car so far from 0 to 100. And the gear set differential, perfect. Radial sport, also perfect. Carbon ceramics. Oh, Now that is not good. The brake fading 10%. Why? Oh, the game crashed. The game crashed. The game crashed. The game crashed. Let me write my name because I did reset my window, so it's number 1. Lord Bass 94. My name, yes. No, that's not the one. Lord Bass 94 at gmail.com. Yep. Brake tuning. All right. Send report. Rest in peace. All right. Yes, it happens a lot, unfortunately. It happens a lot. I really hate it when it crashes. I mean, yes, there has been a latest update on automation game, but it still crashes. I honestly don't think sending reports actually does anything here. No, my friend, actually, I was sent. The automation developers did send me a couple of emails, because before today's update, before today's patch, the game used to crash anytime I want to export any car inside the car. You know, the car. How can I say it? Let me select the car first. So where's the what's the car that we used to be testing? The GT 700. Where's the GTS 700? Oh my god, a lot of cars. I'm getting depressed here. What's the cars am I seeing here? I forgot. Where is it? Drag, Alpine. Here we go. The GT is 700 turbo. Okay, so let me tell you, before today's patch, where the game used to crash a lot when I was tuning the car like this and finishing it, and I just go to the summary and press this button. Every time I press this button, the game crashed, and every time I always send a crash report. Every time, my email in it, my name in it, and the reason. So automation developers actually contacted me and said to me they are working on the problem and I should stop sending reports with the same matter. So let's get back to the brake problem. So it's 10.6% brake fading on sportiness. So when I drive this thing on the track, the brake will fade. That's simple as that. So unfortunately, -5 points. That's not really good. Moving on. Alright, cooling flaps. Good interior, good safety, good suspension tune, very good suspension tune actually, and good job done. So this car is in. Let's cross our finger when I press this button. Don't crash. Perfect. Here we go. The Crosshair GT is in. -5 points, unfortunately, because of the brake fading 10%. If it's like 1%, I would accept it, but 10%. Export this beast here. Why does it crash so often for you? I had like 3 crashes in 53 game hours. Mr. The Blue, I had more than 1,000 crashes in, I don't know how many hours do I have on the game. Where's my Steam account? Here we go. I have on the game 738 hours, up to now, and the game has crashed more than 1,000 times with me. I promise you, more than 1,000 times. Yeah, perfect. I played automation games so much, my friend. Like even before I started this channel, I always loved to play automation game. I actually bought the game when it was separate from Steam. This game, automation game, used to be separated from Steam. You have to go to their own website and you put your credit card over there and purchase it as a standalone game. And I bought the game when it was separated. And I remember the first days of automation game. This game used to be so early, like nothing in it, only engines, no cars, no fixtures, nothing, only engines. And I bought it for that. I bought the game just for the engines. And with time I started to learn how to make engines and I started to get better with it. So the car right now we are testing called the CSV, that's a Cadillac name. I think GTSR. Here we go. Not bad name. Let's see the styling. So the CSV, I think the Cadillac name is the CTSV. I don't know. Alright, so the CSV looks actually good. I like the styling. I like the body looks. I like the rear. The rear looks not bad. No wipers. Oh, no wipers, my friend. No wipers at all. Mr. Charlie Anderson says, well, it didn't work, but if you have a Facebook account, I can send you pictures and show how you could make a fast and sturdy mount for a wing with my car as an example. Alright, why not? I'll get in touch with you later, Mr. Charlie. I played a demo anyway back in 2014. Comes a long way. Perfect. Turbo version and supercharged version. Perfect. Mr. Elhang GT. Been cooked. Nice. Alright, so no wipers. That means -2 points, unfortunately. What else missing on the car? No side vents. I'm not gonna judge that. There is a vent here, but styling is not bad. The chassis is not bad. Multi-link. The engine is a 5.15 cc engine. It's a V8, double overhead camshaft, 5 gas per cylinder. What else? Not bad. 8.3 to 1. The turbo is actually not that bad, but it's very late because the boost is too much. The boost is too much, my friend. No, the compressor is wrong, and the turbine should be smaller. The turbine should be extra smaller. 15. That's very lean. 25.5%. Good. The exhaust is quiet. Laggy curve, yeah, Mr. Ben Cook, it's a laggy curve, yeah. Turbo kicks in at 3700, which is not really efficient because the turbine is too big. 52 on the turbine, that's extremely big. Yeah. And I will tell you why also. I'll tell you why the curve is extremely laggy, because the engine, my friend, is small. It's a 5.1 liter V8, and a smaller engine means less airflow, less exhaust airflow to make the turbo to spool. And the bigger engines, bigger bore and stroke, means extra airflow to make the turbo to spool earlier. Unfortunately, since this is a small engine with a big turbo, that's why it's not good. So what we have here is a 4-door sedan, white everything, rear-wheel drive. This should be a handful. Manual, 6-speed, 338. This is very basic, very basic. I think the user who made this vehicle, he has chosen the estimated top speed as the final speed, or the top speed of the car. That means a 4.11 to 1 final drive, which is not really efficient. The spacing is 50, which is not efficient at all. Electric thermostatic differential. Sport compound tires. Not bad on tires. Brakes, perfect. The balance, I don't know, let me check the balance. Yep, the brakes are out of balance, which is not really good. That means -1 point on the brake balance. The brake airflow. Oh, come on, dude. The brake airflow. The brake airflow is 20. That means -2 points also. And the engine cooling airflow. Oh, come on, dude. -1 point also. Oh my god, how many minuses on this thing? 5 seats, good. Electric variable, good. Sport springs, which is extremely expensive. Alright, this thing is passing. Alright, let's export this beast here. Let me delete my name and export. Hello Mr. Noah FE. Hello my friend. Welcome. We are testing the DODGE Hellcat challenge. All these cars are made by viewers, and I'm testing them or verifying the rules now, and then I will be driving those beasts that have passed on BeamNG.drive game. on the track, seeing which one the quickest. Everything is good so far. Yes, of course, Mr. Donut Snail, because brake airflow is actually very important. You need to allow, because we will be testing the car on the track, and your car needs to cool the brakes. You don't want massive brakes and no airflow, because they will overheat quickly. So yeah, you will get shaven on some points. Now, what's that? The E4 Naga GTS and the Naga V8. Which one should I select? This one gets 24 miles per gallon. This one gets 23. This one 61. I don't know, which one should I choose? The best or the cheapest? Alright, I'm gonna go with the V8. Not the V8, the GTS? Okay. Not the V8, the GTS. Okay, I will go with the GTS. Here you go. Although on paper, or on the specs, the V8 is more economical. As you can see, it's more economical. It's cheaper than the GTS. It's lighter than the GTS. It has less emissions. The same prestigious, a little bit less comfortable, a little bit less sporty, and more drivable. I think the V8 is better, but he wants the GTS, so GTS. Alright, here we go, the E4 Naga GTS. Let's see how it looks. Alright, turbocharged GTS. What do you think, guys? These looks like sunroofs or panoramic roof, closed. Let's see, the rear, not bad, I like it. So what do you think, guys? Mr. Ben Cook and Mr. Vlad and Mr. Elhang GT says Japanese looks. Yeah, so Mr. Charlie Anderson, as a mechanic, he says the brake fading, the worst brake fading can you have on the pads, because going to friction, cooking the discs. Yeah. Wow, explode. Alright, so what do you think, guys? Alright, I'm gonna move on. So the chassis is, we are using glued aluminium, which is extremely expensive. Wow. And I think, guys, if I'm correct here, I think the glued aluminium is extremely expensive, right? I know, it's allowed, don't worry, it's not disqualified. I said use any chassis, any material, but I think this is extremely expensive, right? Because the adhesive is very expensive. Alright, let's move on. It's a 90 degrees 8-cylinder magnesium block, which is extremely lightweight. That's really good. Although, yes, it's 300 kilograms, but it's the lightest of the materials. 6.5 liter, not bad. I like the curve, not bad indeed. The turbo kicks in earlier. The cam profile and the VVL profile are not really consistent. 38 to 93. Alright, so if you are using 93, you should use like 73, 63. Yeah. Alright, that's perfect so far. So 92 on the compression ratio, 9.2 to 1. Ball bearing. The turbo is actually nice. That's a nice turbo. That's a very nice turbo. As you can see, that the turbo kicks in at 2,500, 600, 2,600 RPM. Now that is a perfect turbo, but unfortunately these bends here in the torque curve are caused by the huge gap between the cam profile and the VVL profile. But the upside of using a low cam profile is this: 31.4% on the fuel efficiency. Now that is awesome. 750 horsepower engine with 31.4 fuel efficiency. Now that's what I like, Mr. Lego former guy. Awesome work. Excuse me, I need to yeah. I think I'm coming down with cold. I hate when I get sick. Moving on. Performance twin 95, and like, check this out. 15 on the air fuel mixture, perfect. 10 out of 10 on the computer tuning, on the turbo tuning, but the camshafts are not really perfect. But the ECU or the fuel system, the turbocharger, are perfect. But the exhaust system is a bit too big and a bit too loud. Actually, 40 points. That's actually a bit loud. Good. The styling of the car, to be really, my friend, to be really honest with you, Mr. Lego former guy, to be really honest with you, the headlights are not really perfect. You could have actually chosen a better headlights. The grills are perfect. I like the grills. The grills look beautiful. The front lip is good. The sensors are a nice touch. I like these small lips here. I like the hood vent, looks very superb. I like the side vents, but the headlights are spoiling the styling, and the orange rims are not really good. You should actually go with regular alloy, the alloy color, if you want to keep the orange, of course. The vents on the side are not bad. This is actually a nice touch. I like this vent here, looks awesome. The rear of the car looks good. I like the down here with the exhaust, this big hole here, and these two, like, I like it. It's like a keyhole or a review camera. Yeah, not bad. The tail lights are actually good. This is actually unnecessary on top, no. But yeah, in general, just change the color, change the rims, and not the rims color only, and change the headlights, and I think job done. And of course, there is no. Where are the? Oh, here we go. I haven't actually noticed them. So we have wipers. Good. We have wipers. Perfect. Moving on. So we have here drive type all-wheel drive. I want to remind the game. I press it again to remind the game. Dual clutch 6-speed, good. 2.9 seconds, that's quick. Electric limited step differential, and not much wheel spin, good. Sport compound tires, 315 front and rear, okay. Magnesium rims, ventilated, no brake fading, perfect. Let me check the brake balance. Yes, the brake balance is not perfect, my friend. As you can see, decreasing the brake balance will give you more drivability, more sportiness, as you can see. Yeah, so 50-50 is not really perfect. Moving on. Alright. No, back. Brake airflow. -2 points for that, because it's not 100%, my friend. The E4 Naga GTS. -2 points on the brake airflow and -1 point on the engine airflow. I'm sorry, but it has to be done. Safety 61, perfect. This is good. Very good. Yes, very good. Now let's export this little beast here. I mean, yes, Mr. Charlie Anderson says he liked the black and the orange. Yes, on the car itself, like carbon fiber hood and the car itself, but the rims should be only black. The rims, if you want the black color, use black rims only, not black and orange, to give the car more angry look. And of course, change the headlights. Don't forget that. Alright, moving on. So exporting the E4, made it into the game. and turning the page on my notebook, my real notebook, not a laptop. Wow, that takes a while because a lot of fixtures. Export finish. Alright, perfect. Page number 2. Let's see. Sorry, typed into the wrong window. That was for Google. Okay. Sibera Speed 10 4-door. Okay. The next one called the Forzato. It's inspired by Forza or what? Forzato Spitfire. Wow. Reminds me of World War II. Spitfire. Wow. Alright. Yeah, good name indeed. Spitfire. I wish that automation game developers can collaborate more with BeamNG.drive and gives us, you know, some exhaust spitting fire. Alright, here we go. This is the Spitfire. Looks like ooh, I like the front. Very angry, looking to strike and kill anyone in its face. Now that is an angry looking car. The sides. Now this is a beautiful touch. The vents, beautiful. Alright. Nice. The taillights are a bit sad. Yes, the car looks sad actually. The car looks like it wants some money, but from the front it wants to kill you. From the back it will fool you with its sad eyes. Oh, come on sir, give me some money, I need to buy some fuel. And when you give it some money, it will just slit your throat with its sharp angles. Awesome image. Yep. Partial aluminium body, monocoque chassis type, and of course, let's see what we have here. Light advanced high strength steel, longitudinal double wishbone multi-link. Perfect. The engine is an inline 6, our first inline 6 so far. Aluminium silicon, 120mm, the maximum size. 6.1 liters inline 6, so each cylinder is making, I don't know, 1 liter, 1 point something liters. A dual bed camshaft for aluminium, good. Forge, lightweight forge, good. Yeah, the same case scenario, which is very low normal cam profile and very big VVL profile. It will give this little dip here. As you can see, there's a little dip. This thing caused by the gap between the cam profile and the VVL profile. 9.5 to 1 VVT, perfect. The exhaust. Sorry, the turbo. Wow, that's a bit wrong. Yes, it's not bad actually. It's 2700, but it's oversized. Let me see. Yeah, it's oversized, as you can see. Yeah, the intake is restricting, the compressor is not really restricting, the turbine is not really restricting. It's perfect, but I would really love to increase the error ratio a little bit and decrease the turbine. This way you will allow the turbo to kick in at 2400 RPM. Yes, doing that will allow the turbo to kick in at 2400. I mean, it's good 2700 now, but you can actually make it 2400 with a 6 liter inline 6 engine, because it's a huge engine and you can actually make the turbo to spool much earlier. Yeah, moving on. 11.2 sign, not good, not bad. Single performance, not bad indeed. 14.4, good exhaust. Sounds like a diesel. Sounds like a diesel engine at idle. Good. Alright, look at that baby over there. It's an all-wheel drive. Wow. Now this thing with its sharp look and sharp acceleration, I think, let's remind the game. 2.9 seconds. Awesome, 2.9 seconds. Dual clutch 7-speed gearbox, 300 kilometers per hour. This thing can go a little bit quicker than this. Don't mind the estimated top speed. This is rubbish, but the top speed can go even higher than this. Spacing on 60, a little bit forward, 2.8% wheel spin, electric, perfect. All right, brakes are perfect. Oh, brake airflow 0. Come on, dude, really? Brake airflow 0, which is not really good. Where is it? Brake airflow 0. That is unfortunately -2 points, and the engine airflow is 50, -1 point. 4 seats, sport, good. Ah, this is not good. The bump figure here, as you can see, they are not really overlapping. I mean, when the car goes over a bump, the front suspension is not really collaborating with the rear suspension. Everyone is working on its own, which is not good. It will make the car not really stable over bumps. Yeah, so also that is a -1 point, because I have mentioned that I want these two lines to overlap. But the styling, 10 out of 10. I really like the styling of the car. Perfect. Now let's export this little beast here. Oh, before I export the car, let me make sure. Before I export the car, let me make sure that the game actually remembers. The game remembers that this thing is all-wheel drive, because sometimes the game forgets. Press all-wheel drive again. All right, now we can export it. All right, Mr. Charlie Anderson says, Mr. Jonathan has you a picture that says Lord Bass 94. Yes, that's my Facebook, my friend. Yes, Lord Bass 94. I guess, I don't know, I forgot. I haven't actually been using Facebook that often. I don't know, maybe Facebook is getting older, maybe, or people are forgetting Facebook. I don't know, but people are actually turning towards Instagram these days, not Facebook. Sorry about that. I think I'm coming down with cold. Oh, sorry about that again. Alright, moving on. Sometimes the best engine hasn't perfectly matching suspension curve. It's rare actually, Mr. Ben Cook. It's really rare to find a car that works good with the bump curve not really overlapping. But according to Mr. Kilrob and the automation developers, you should always make those two lines overlapping to make your car more stable. So the Spitfire is done. Now the Furiosa. The Furiosa is actually a special name, and I really like this name. A special movie has a character in it called the Furiosa. If any one of you can guess that, that means you have a cool movie selection, or movie, how can I say, you like awesome movies. So what do you think, guys? What does Furiosa means, or what kind of movie, or what is the movie that has the character Furiosa in it? What do you think, guys? So the Furiosa, let's see, how does it look? No, not Mr. Alhang GT, not the James Bond. Let's see. Guess again, guys. What do you think? Which movie I'm talking about? Which movie I'm talking about has the character name Furiosa? So let's see. The styling is not bad. I don't like these two lights. I don't like these two. And this is a very nice touch. Oh, I like the badging. V8 bi-turbo. That's a Mercedes-Benz thing. Alright, what we have here is a classic shaker hood. No wipers. That is a -1.1. Ooh. So let's see. Let's stop for a moment. So it says here, Mr. No FE says Fast and Furious. No Fast and Furious. Look good. Mustang. No, not Fast and Furious. Yes, so Mr. Merlin and Mr. Public Transportation Belgium. Yes, Mad Max Fury. Yes, my friends, Mad Max Fury. Any car enthusiast, any car fan should watch Mad Max Fury Road, and even the classic Mad Max. I love the classic Mad Max with what do they call him? Mel Gibson in them. But the Mad Max Fury Road is my all-time favorite movie. I know the story is crap. Nothing is really interested in it. Like, the story is not really interesting, but the cars, the whole theme of cars, and Immortal Joe and all these amazing things, I like it. You should watch it, my friend, Mr. Elhang GT. Watch it. I mean, that's my recommendation to you. Watch Mad Max Fury Road. Awesome, Mr. Matty Patty 303. Awesome. I mean, really, guys, if you have the time, if you have some free time on your weekend, when you have some free time, just watch Mad Max Fury Road. You will like it. Just V8s everywhere, superchargers everywhere, nitrous, amazing off-road machines, awesome, shooting, exploding trucks with superchargers, perfect. Oh, I'm getting. I promise, guys. I promise you, if we are actually making a live video on something else instead of YouTube, I would have just played the movie for you guys, because I already have the movie on my computer. I bought it and I have it on my computer, but unfortunately I can't view it for you guys because it's not allowed. Maybe someday on something else, but I love this movie so much. You can watch the trailer. Actually, there is like a trailer on YouTube. You can watch it. So let's get back to the theme here. Furiosa. I love the name. Fiberglass body, which is very limited, as you can see, limited production, and not really safe. It's extremely light, extremely cheap on tool cost, but the material itself is extremely expensive. This is actually not a good option because it's not safe and it's very expensive. Monocoque, advanced, multi-link. Okay, so it's a 90 degrees 8-cylinder, 6 liter, nearly a 6 liter V8 engine. Wow, that is an extremely laggy engine. No, that's not good. Oh, and what's that? What's that? I mean, come on, guys. What is this? I wish I had the game Mad Max. Actually, I have the game. I have the game Mad Max. I forgot what it is. Do I still actually have the game? Let's see. Mad. Yeah, I have the game. Here we go. I have the game. I have the game. Alright, awesome. Yes, he has a -4 on the connecting rods. -4 on the connecting rods. So what should I do here? What should I do here, guys? I think I'm gonna help the car because I don't want it to get disqualified because the RPM is too much. Oh my god, I'm helping it too much actually. There you go. Here we go. The RPM is 7,500. I did help the car because I don't want it to get disqualified. What else? Oh, so this is something else. What's the engineering time, guys? What's the engineering time, guys? I forgot. What's the engineering time? Oh my god, I don't know. Is 53 good or not? I forgot. What's the engineering time? 52. This is 53.4. 53.4. Wow. 75.52. Okay, let me write it down. 75.52. I forgot. So, ooh, 75.52. Now that is 75. So we have extra. So what should I do, guys? I did help him with the RPM limit, and come on, I can't help him here too. I mean, he did broke 1, 2, 3 rules. He already did broke 3 rules. Really, guys, should I help him because he did already break 3 rules and the engine is extremely laggy. So what should I do? I think Mr. Gary M has a 85, not 75. Really? Really, guys? 85, not 75. Let me check it. Let me check the rules. Where is my Discord? Wow, I'm not really a good live streamer, but yeah, sometimes things happen. So here's the rules. Here is the rules. Let's see. Engine production. The car was 75 with the engine. 85. 85.52. Yes, 85.52. Not 75. 85. 85.52, my friends. Yes, 85. Okay. Sorry about that. It's 85.52. Alright. So 85.52. So what should I do, guys? So he already broke 2 rules, not 3 rules. So this is 53 and he did break the stress rule. So it's up to you guys. Would you like me to disqualify his car because he already broke 2 rules? Or would you like me to help him more? It's up to you guys. It's okay, it's okay, Mr. Ben Cook. Okay, so drop the quality. Where should we drop the quality? There we go. -2 quality. -2 quality on the top end. That should make everything better. Okay. All-wheel drive, dual clutch, 3.1 seconds. I can't help him more. Alright, let's see. Start from the beginning. What is it? All-wheel drive. Tires are not bad. The brakes, good. Everything is good so far. Suspension is very good. This is not really, but not bad. Alright, let's export this thing and move on to the next thing. Furiosa. minus 3 points on the on the stress, and minus 3 points on the of course the engine engineering time. The rear is looking very weird, but it's looking good. Ooh, yeah, that's right, Mr. Merlin. I will check the car. Let me remind the game. Oh, come on, the game did forget. Crap, the game sometimes forget. So I'm gonna assume 60/40. What's the market? Yeah, it's in, don't worry, it's in. Yeah, can you imagine leaving it to 100% to the front? But don't worry, the rear correct file has already been exported to BeamNG.drive. But sometimes Automation Game, do forget the settings. But yeah, don't worry, the real file is in. Yeah, don't worry, Mr. Nazbul, don't worry about it. The real car with the real specs is already in BeamNG.drive. What's happening? Why Automation Game is taking so long to wow, Automation Game is taking really long to load. What's happening? I think the game did crash. Yeah, unfortunately the game did crash. So I have to delete the thing. Yeah, unfortunately the game got stuck on the loading page, unfortunately. So the Furiosa is in. We have seen that. It's good. The next car is the GM. Okay, that should be impressive. I truly love automation game, but the crashing is really stressful. Makes you sometimes to hate the game. Where's the... There we go, the GM Turbo Doom. GEM Turbo Doom. Okay, that's a scary name. Good. Moving on. So the car looks like a four-door typical. It's a two-door typical coupe with really regular automation fixtures. Like nothing special. The headlights are not really lining up. These lights are looking ugly. This vent is ugly, unfortunately. The hood is. This is a classic hood on a modern car. No. The rear, 3 vents, big letters. I don't know. And the exhaust tips are hitting the tire. I don't know, guys. It's like it was made very quickly. It's like the viewer who made this thing. Oh, come on, quickly, any parts, anything, and job done. Yeah, a K3 engine car. Yeah, okay, Mr. Charlie, I will check it out later. Okay, so a bit rise at the rear, like Mr. Ben Cook. The front is okay. I mean, check this out. I mean, the headlights are not really lining up. These are what are these? These are like classic headlights on classic cars. Moving on. So it's a fiberglass body, also not safe and very expensive. Semi-space frame chassis, aluminium, not bad. The engine is a 6.8 liter V8 engine, aluminium, not bad. Moving on. Forged steel, lightweight forged, very weird combination here. And this is by far the most weird curve I have ever seen. 3,700 RPM. Oh, I'm sorry about that. 3,700 RPM. Holy mother, yeah. Mr. Ben Cook, yeah, those are headlights, yeah, fog lights, yeah. What is that? What's those? I mean, 7.5 to 1, 31, no VVT, minus 11 quality, turbocharger, very weird turbo. 23 psi, 23 psi of boost. That's too much. Direct fuel injection. I mean, the engine is efficient, yes, but I mean, check out the power. The power only peaks at 5,400 RPM, and the RPM limit is 6,900. So what's the whole idea of this extra RPM? Wow, that's a weird. That's a car. This is a car that was made very quickly. That's a car that was made very quickly. Alright, all-wheel drive, dual clutch. Let's remind the game. 2.8 seconds, that's quick. And LMFD, that's good. Good, okay. And let's see. Downforce, oh my god, zeros on everything. So what's the point of using downforce if actually the car has no active downforce? That is really weird. So no, that's not good. Alright, so let's see here. So we have -2 quality here, and -1 point here. Let me check something. Of course, no wipers. -2 quality. And what's that? What do you actually call that, my friend? How? Yes, brake airflow 0. Yeah. What's that? This is not a bench. What do they call this? No, that's not a bench. A bench is like this. This is a bench. But this is what? This is what, a carpet that you will sit on? Yeah, a wooden bench. It's like a church bench. I don't know, maybe. You know, a wooden bench, a church bench, or a garden bench or something. What's that? Yeah. The minimum size was 2 plus 2. I don't know, guys. Should I allow this? Because it's against the rules. I said only 4 seats. I said only 4 seats or 5 seats, with 2 at the front, and a bench at the rear. So what do you think, guys? Mr. Gary M. Mr. Gary M. Don't worry. I'm asking the audience. All right, so pop him up. So if I increase it to, alright, so this is a proper bench. Unfortunately, it's less than 20 miles per gallon, and it's minus 15 quality. That is some really no. Why this is minus 15? Oh, so I'm gonna help you, Mister. All right, let me help you. What's the final price here? Alright, that's too expensive. Okay, that's why I think he got it to minus 15 quality. I mean, check this out, guys. I mean, it's still expensive. Look at this. If I get him back to this bench, it's $73,000. It's extra $3,000. Check this out. I got everything to minus 15 quality as it should be, and this small bench. Right, and it's still expensive. $73,000. I can't, my friend. $73,000, my friends. That's the yes. It's over the limit. It's over the limit by 3,000 RPM. 3,000, sorry, $3,000, not RPM. I really want to help you, Mr. Gary, but your car is too expensive, and because I'll tell you why. My friend, your car is too expensive because you have chosen fiberglass and semi-space frame. Semi-space frame is actually expensive, very expensive. Tooling cost is extremely high, and the fiberglass the material cost is extremely high, and push rods is extremely expensive. All these things will make your car very expensive. I'm sorry, my friend, but I can't allow it. It's $73,000. Yeah, I'm sorry, my friend. I appreciate it. I appreciate your awesome, you know what do you call it? Your awesome participation in this challenge, but it's over the limit. $3,000 more. I appreciate it, my friend, but better luck next time, my friend. Yeah, better luck next time, my friend. I do apologize, Mr. Gary M, but better luck next time, my friend. Out because it's too expensive. Because too expensive. All right, moving on. After the GM, we have the G. How many cars do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my God, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, oh my god, 16, 17, 18, 19, when it will finish? 19 cars. 19 cars left. Oh, I need to be quick. So the GTC, I'm gonna be quick from now on. GTC, huh? Oh my god, okay, so yeah, stream power. Alright, GTC. So the GTC, as you can see, looks not bad. Looks like a Trans M actually at the front. It's like a, oh, I get it. GTC. Yeah, a Trans M, or yeah, I get it. Now I get it. The triangle and everything. Yeah, the rims are actually, no, I don't like the red. but I like the styling. 400, okay, 400 cubic inch maybe. Oh, I like the styling of the rear. The rear is looking beautiful. The front is awesome. Yeah. So aluminium monocoque light HS. Good, good, good. The engine is a 6.5 liter V8 engine. Of course a V8. This thing should have a V8. Should have a V8. Double overhead cam 5. Okay, aluminium. Cast iron crankshaft. This crank is very, very tough. Let's see. -1 quality also. 9.1 to 1, 42, and a very bad turbo. The R ratio is very similar to the turbine, and the turbine is very close to the compressor, which is not efficient. The turbo kicks in at, oh my god, the turbo is actually working at 5,000 RPM. I mean, the turbo will start to spool at 3,400, but all this is just spooling, waiting, and now the turbo is working 5,000 RPM. Wow. Wow. The design of the car is really good. The rims are not. The engine is actually bad. I don't like the engine. And the ignition timing 22, that is extremely low. Wow. Alright. And the exhaust is extremely restrictive. Oof. Alright, so the JTC it's actually good looking, but unfortunately the engine spoils the fun, so -2 points on the engine, unfortunately. Alright, so let's move on. I'm sorry, I was grabbing some tissues. Okay, so we have here is an all-wheel drive machine, which is, you know, I thought this thing has rear-wheel drive, but all-wheel drive works. 3 seconds, dual clutch, good. Sports, no brake fading. The engine cooling airflow is 50 instead of 50 or 55, so -1 points. 4 seats, perfect. Good. Check the pricing first. Looks cheap, 64 grand. Okay, perfect. So I wasn't actually paying attention to the chat. I'm sorry. Alright, perfect. So let's export. Well, theoretically, yeah. Mr. Nazbol Caleb says, yeah, well, theoretically, yeah, but in BeamNG.drive, the game will not give you that. In BeamNG.drive, it will just give you lag, and then turbo kicks in. It's not like real life. That's why you should always make sure that your turbo kicks in earlier. These smooth curves, as you call them, Mr. Nazbol, these smooth curves that you are calling them, they are not actually functional in BeamNG.drive. Alright, so the JTC is in. Oh my god, this thing is gonna take so long. So the Horch R10. The Horch R10. We still have to drive. Oof, how much time do you need? Oh, so the Horch R10 looks like yeah, 3 circles. Yeah, 3 circles. I like it. I like the styling. I like the attention to details. Yeah, turbo badge here, V10 here on the side. Yeah, as I've mentioned before, a keyhole will not actually be efficient because you have a premium entertainment system. That means a key fob, not a keyhole. I like the rear. Looks like a charger actually. Looks like a charger. Yeah, charger taillight, all of it. Looks very cool. Alright, the chassis, good. The engine is a is a 6.2 liter or 6.2 and a half V10 engine, double overhead, 4 valve, cast iron cylinder heads. That's weird. Cast internals, 8.3 to 1, 65 dBT. Turbo is, wow. Turbo is actually a bit, I'll tell you why. The boost is too much, 21 psi. That's why all this is just a big jump of turbo. Yep. Throttle per cylinder, our first. Performance minus 15. Okay, sorry, 15 is the RP ratio. That's good. Exhaust, reasonably, the size is very reasonable. Good. Alright. What we have is all-wheel drive. 2.7 seconds, actually our quickest car so far. 314, 60. That's weird, okay. 285, 305, good. Brake fading 0.1%. I can ignore that. Okay, perfect. Suspension tune very good, and job done. Let's check the market. So the car is practical, safe, not really comfortable. Unfortunately, this thing is not really comfortable, but it's drivable, it's very sporty, it's safe, practical, reliable, 20 miles per gallon, perfect. Let's export this little beast here. Yes, 90 degrees curve. When rotaries? Unfortunately, there is no rotaries yet. Oh my god, my family brought me some hot lemon or something to drink. Oh my god, it tastes horrible. Very soury, extremely soury and hot at the same time. I hate getting sick because you have to drink weird things and get shot with some, medical shots and take pills and crap. I hate it. I really hate it. Ah, my god. So the next thing called the liter, I don't know what's that. I can't really focus. 490 Itur. So the Horch is in. Alright, so what's the Itur here? Yep, here's the Itur. Liter. I think Itur, yeah. So it looks very beautiful at the front. I like the line. The line is looking very beautiful. I like the front lip / vents. The rims are too big, which is modern. How many wipers we have? 1. Oh, 2. I don't know. 2? Yeah, 2 wipers. They look very weird, but I like them. 2-door. I like the rear of the car. Whoa, the rear is looking very awesome. Now that is a beautiful thing to look at. Very modern, very beautiful, very cool. So carbon fiber body, which is expensive. Glued aluminium, which is also expensive. Oh my god, I hope that car would not get disqualified because I truly like this styling. Double wishbone multi-link. I really hope the car is not really expensive because I don't want this thing to get disqualified. V90 degrees, 8-cylinder aluminium, 4.9 liter V8. That's a nice size. Aluminium silicon. Flat plane. Oh, forged steel flat plane. That's a nice touch. Forged steel, lightweight forged. Okay. 7.6 to 1. That's very low. And the gap here. The gap is extremely low. Let's see. Turbo. The turbo is actually not that bad, but the compressor should be more, and the boost should be much less than this. 25 is too much. Twin performance. Okay, that's good. good, and good. Alright, I'm really happy so far. All-wheel drive, perfect. 2.8 seconds, that is very quick. Dual clutch, 6 speeds, 351, which is 4.021, okay. That's good so far. 55 gear, limited differential, tires are perfect. The brakes, 0.1%, I can ignore that. Oh, minus 3 points. Minus 2 points on the brake airflow and minus 1 point on the engine airflow, unfortunately. So 4 seats. Safety is very good actually. Nearly 70. The car is extremely safe. Alright, suspension tune acceptable. Alright, how about now the market? Oh, 67 grand. That is very awesome. 22 miles per gallon. So it's very drivable, very sporty, somehow comfortable, very prestigious, and very safe. Reliable, practical, utilitarian, low on emissions. Perfect. I like this car so much. And not much warning lights. I like it. No warning lights at all. Except this, because the engine is turbocharged. Perfect car. Oh my god, I like it. Yeah, it's safe for the time when it plows into the crowd. No, don't worry, Mr. Ben Cook, don't worry. It will not plow into the crowd because it's all-wheel drive. Don't worry, it's all-wheel drive, not rear-wheel drive like the Mustang. The Mustang always plow into the crowd because the rear axle or the rear differential is actually very old school, and the suspension is horrible on it, and has so much horsepower at the front, and the driver is not really experienced. He just wants to show off. That's why he just smashed the pedal to the floor, and then it will spin out and plow into the crowd, unfortunately. But this thing will not do it because it's all-wheel drive, so you have the mechanical grip. Mr. Public Transportation Belgium. So he said you tested it. It won't make any difference when you are driving it a single lap, but I promise you, I have this Atlanta road, Atlanta map, road to Atlanta racing map. Allow the AI to drive like 5-6 laps on the same track. It will overheat. You'll find a huge difference on it. Allow the AI to drive and put the risk like to 1.5, 1.4, and they will overheat. Moving on, the KIT Lust. Wow, that's a strong name. KIT Lust. Can you imagine actually going and buying this car called the Lust? What if we all-wheel drive swap a Mustang? Oh, DODGE Gaming. Actually, that's a nice idea. I wish that Ford maybe can actually can study this, can actually search this point. But I don't think it will actually work. Yes, it will work mechanically and it will make the car much quicker, much safer. But the whole idea of the Mustang is V8 at the front, manual gearbox in the middle, and rear-wheel drive. That's the whole idea of a Mustang. But yeah, but no, it will not. Ford will not allow that. So the Lust. All of us wants a Lust, right? Alright, so the name is very strong, but the car itself, it's not really lusty. Unfortunately. What's that? It's like I don't want to be disrespectful, guys. I will leave that up to you. Oh my god. I'm not gonna say anything. It's up to you guys. What do you think? Everyone wants a Lust, but this? Yeah. What's that? I really don't like it. It's like the version block entry. Wow. So yeah, I will leave that up to you guys. tell me what you think in the comments, and while I see everything else. The chassis looks good. The engine, 60 degrees, 8-cylinder, 5.5 liter overhead camshaft. Okay. The turbo is a little bit bad. 15, good. All right. Wow. Okay. The rear mirrors are there. What rear mirrors? Ooh, that's correct. Yes, thank you, Mr. Thank you, Mr. Vlad. Thank you. There are no side mirrors. Where are the side mirrors? Yeah, has no friends. So where are the side mirrors? Yeah, where are the side mirrors? And where are the details? Like, there are no attention to detail. I can't allow this car. Unfortunately, the name is very strong. Yeah, but the car looks very early, very concept, very prototype. Like, no side mirrors, no wipers, not much details on the car itself. No badging. Like, where's the name of the car? Where are the badging? I can't allow this thing here. I told you guys I want to see some of Doug DiMera. Yeah, Doug DiMera. Yeah. So yeah, Lust. Alright guys, so unfortunately I can't allow this thing because I mean it lacks a lot of features, a lot of fixtures also. Yeah, unfortunately I can't allow that. It's really bad. What happened? I pressed I reminded the game that this thing has rear-wheel drive and it didn't actually work. So doesn't work. It doesn't really want to work. The tires has blown. The tires have blown, my friends. Can you imagine why the tires have blown? Because it's called the Lust. That's why the tires got blown. Oh my god, this thing is actually not that good. Unfortunately, this thing will get disqualified. And the game crashed. The game crashed because the Lust. Wow. Out. The game crashed because the game was feeling, yeah, that word. Wow. The name is very strong, but the car unfortunately is not really that much. That's part of the fun. Yeah, the Mustang, the crowd, the chaser. Yeah, being pissed for a week because you got disqualified. Still won anyway. Lust crashed the game. Rest in peace. Yeah. Yeah, that is really awesome. Next car. Okay, so the next car, we had our fun, and now let's get back to business. I don't think actually the marketing department will allow the name Lust for a car. I don't think anyone will allow that. Furiosa, here we go. Lust is out. Now the KLM. This should be interesting. We have seen the KLM name before. Next please, a boring car with probably a boring engine. Really? Why? So, the KLM Vulture Comp. Alright. I'm not gonna say any extra words. Competition edition. Okay, so the badge actually should be down here, not up there. We have a rear diffuser, which is a nice touch. The front is a bit sad. I'm sorry, but it's not really. Yeah, it's not really good. Ford Insel vibe. Looks like it went through a wash and shrunk a size. Awesome. Alright, so it's an inline 6 magnesium, 102 millimeters, 4.7 liters. That's actually an impressive size. Not bad so far. 0. Who actually thought of that? 0. Look at this, guys. Let me show you something. Whoever thought that 0 is actually a good idea, it's not actually a good idea, because let me show you. Increasing it to 1, 2, 3, 4, it will actually give you more fuel efficiency. And I just discovered something a bit worrying, extremely worrying about the car, which is the fuel. As you can see, I'm increasing the cam profile, increasing the cam profile, still increasing. Here we go, here we go. It's 36. This is your optimum settings. 36, right? Yeah, I know, Mr. Bangkok. I know it's 97.8. I know. Don't worry. It's this thing is disqualified. And let me show you something. People think that putting it to 0 is a good thing. As you can see, 36, 70. Check out the fuel efficiency, and with a bit of tuning, I can run it on 95 octane fuel instead of 98. You can do that by lowering the compression, and job done. You can put 95. And actually I did get more fuel efficiency. Yes, we have lost a little bit of power, but it's more efficient, and you can run on 95 octane fuel. And that is against the rules. Using 98. This is my tune here. This is my actual tune, but the original tune was this. Yep, that's the original tune, and I cannot allow that. I'm sorry, but I cannot allow that. Unfortunately, guys, the KLM has been disqualified because that's the #1 rule. You can't use 98 octane fuel. Out, because 98 octane fuel is actually not a good thing to use. 98, it's not available anywhere, and you want to crash. I'm sorry, whoever made the KLM, I do apologize, but even if your car is perfect in every single way, but using 98 is against the most important rule. Lydion RX. Lydion, okay, so Lydion RX, okay. Alright, RX. ARX. Alright, so the Lydion RX, whatever. Aluminium body, semi-spray aluminium chassis. So aluminium body and chassis, that is good actually. Longitudinal, multi-link, perfect. Let's check the styling of the car. Ooh, that looks very angry. I like it. I mean, of course, the headlights are actually not really. I mean, this is not really good attention to details. The grille should be a little bit smaller. This thing should not be allowed, but yeah. Looks very striking, extremely striking. Wow, indeed. The engine is a V12. Woof. Whoa, my friend, the first V12. So we have a 60 degrees V12, 7.6 liter or 7.7. That is, whoa, and 2 valves per cylinder. Wow, that's a weird combination here. 8.8 to 1, 35.62. The turbo is a bit weird. Let's see, good. And check this out, the turbo kicks in at 2500 RPM, good. Wow, that is good actually, but yeah. Alright, nice so far. So this thing is all-wheel drive, which is awesome. So it's all-wheel drive, dual clutch, 2.8 seconds from 0 to 100. Oh my god, the final speed is, he went to the max, 2.52 to 1. That is too much. Oh my god, that is too much top speed. So as you can see, check out the 6th gear. Here we go, and then check out the 5th gear will shift and we can reach top speed. So There is no point of putting a 6th gear in it. This is just overdrive. Wow. So tires, a bit weird. Okay. Brake. Nah, this is actually not good. Brake base. Brake base. Oh, it's actually good. 75% to the front. It works actually. Good. Good. Alright. -1 on the bump graph here because it's not really overlapping. So the final thing to see is the price. $69,000. Wow, very close. So the car is very drivable, very sporty, very comfortable, good, prestigious, safe. It's actually perfect. 20 miles per gallon. I like it. V12 is your answer, my friend. If you want to beat a Hellcat, get a V12. A V12 twin turbo. Drivable, sporty, comfortable. It's perfect in every single way. Reliable, practical, efficient. The emissions are very low. Wow, I truly like it. And it's the same price, 69 grand. I truly like it. Yeah, the strongest entry so far. Wow, I truly like it. Moving on, exporting the little beast here. Although the car looks little, right? The car looks a small car. Anyone who will look at this car, they will think, oh, this thing has a V6 maybe a small V8 twin turbo, but not a 7.7 liter V12. Oh my god. That is a big thing. It's like a factory sleeper. I have to come up with a name for your car. Which name? The Pluto? Which name? My car named the Pluto. This is not my car actually. The Lydion. All these cars are made by viewers, not my own cars. My entry in this challenge called the Pluto. Alright. Oh, cool. So we are working for the same company, Mr. Brian. Who is the CEO? I'm wondering. Alright, so let's move on. So Lydion is done. Now, what's the name of this? Live in Bridge. Let me write it down. Live in Bridge. Zerial. Avion V8 twin turbo. Okay. 98 is a obtainable. Yes, correct, Mr. Merlin. 98 is obtainable in whole Europe. That's correct. But if you are building a car, especially like a 700 horsepower, like the Hellcat, you need to sell it everywhere. For example, the Hellcat, Dodge are currently selling them in Saudi Arabia here. And Saudi Arabia only has 91 and 95 octane fuel. And in United Arab Emirates you can get 98 sometimes, and in some Arab countries you can get 98, you can get 95. So if you want to sell your car everywhere, using 95 will make it, drivable in like 90% of countries. Yeah, so yeah, that's why 98, yes, you can use 98 in Europe, like you can use 98 tune in Europe, but in the rest of the world, no, you can't do that. So let's see what's what. This is the 11 Bridge Zerial. First glance, looks cool actually. I like it. I like the hood, I like the front grills and everything. The sides are looking beautiful. I like the rear. Oh, that's a nice touch indeed. The Zerial name is looking very awesome. Good job whoever made this car. Good job indeed. Everything is looking perfect on it. The chassis, good chassis. Luster quality, very good chassis. 6 liter V8 engine, magnesium block. 4 valves, everything is good. Forged, good. 9.5 to 1, also good. The turbo is actually good, but too much boost. that results in 3300 RPM boost kicking in. Compressor is a little bit small, and the engine is no. Oh my god, for a moment I thought the engine is knocking, and I did remind the game that it's turbocharged. Now it's working perfect. Let's see. Good. Alright. Good. Oh, listen to that. Nice. The idling noise fits the whole car theme. I like it. All-wheel drive. Nice. A lot of all-wheel drive cars. 3 seconds from 0 to 100. 7 speeds. Everything is so far default. Good. What's that? 0 brake trading. -1 point on the engine cooling airflow. 4 seats, good. Everything good so far. Acceptable. Now let's check the pricing. Oh, it's cheap. $43,000. That is cheap actually. But 18.8 miles per gallon. Everything works. Everything is perfect, but 18.8 miles per gallon. So what do you think, guys? Now this is up to you guys. Should I help this little beast here? Should I help this little beast, or should I throw it out? So Vlad says out, the blue says out. 2 votes for out, 1 vote for in, 3 votes for out. Too low. Help. So Mr. Rocco Basilisk, that's his name, I think, in minus, but keep it in. Why not helping all? Because I can only help my Mr. Vlad. I can only help with one thing only one thing. So like for example, right now I can help him with the miles per gallon. That's it. But if for example, if your car is expensive and low on mileage and bad in brake fitting, three errors, I can't help you. Your car will get disqualified. Yes, it's cheap. So I'm gonna keep the car. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna put it in BeamNG.drive, but minus 2 points on the mileage. Unfortunately, yes, it's less than 20, and that means minus 2 points on the total result. It's a good car. It's a very, very good car. Very cheap, reliable, everything is good in it, but it will not win the challenge. But it's really, really good. I like it. It may win, who knows? It may win. If this thing handles perfectly on the track, it may win actually. Who knows? So let's see what's what. Export. I would add 5 more negative points. How many cars left before the drag strip test? Alright, so 2 things, Mr. Charlie. Unfortunately, on the voting on the video itself, I ask everyone to vote. Right? I ask everyone to vote. How do you like to see the cars being tested? Quarter mile or track test? And 80% says, unfortunately, not drag testing, track testing. Unfortunately, 80% want track testing. So yeah, I was really looking forward for some drag testing, but 80% want a track lap, a lap around the track. let me just just a moment, please. Oh my god. No, why not, Mr. Benkung? Don't worry, because the drag strip is very sticky. Even if you have rear-wheel drive, it will stick and it will fly. But what's done is done. Next, Le American. Yeah, whatever the name of it. So page number 3. How many cars left? I truly don't know. Moving on. All right, let's see. Here we go. This is the Le Belge or Le Americana, American, whatever the name of it. So first glance, looks very weird from the front. Looks very nice, very nice from the side, and nice from the rear. And these, I believe, are Japanese. Yeah, I think Japanese. What they call it? Yes, license plates. Yep. I wonder how. Yeah, they look very cool, but looks like a Japanese supercar, right? Looks like a Japanese supercar. Moving on. 60 degrees 8-cylinder, 6.4, nearly 6.4 liters, dual bed camshaft, 5 valves. My god, I'm getting tired from this cold I'm having. Turbo is a bit weird, but turbo kicks in 2800 RPM. Let's see, 700 horsepower exactly. Yeah. Alright, let's move on. So what we have here is also all-wheel drive. 3.1 seconds. Dual clutch, 372. Open differential. Ho ho ho. The first car to have open differential. Wow. Open differential. All this power, 700 horsepower and open differentials. Okay. Sports compound, 250 to 40, carbon fiber rims. Ventilated, no brake fading. Oh my god. Zero here, zero here. So the brakes, the end brakes are not being cooled. The engine is not being cooled. The engine will overheat. The brakes will overheat. Everything will overheat. So minus 3 points because it's 0 and minus 2 points because it's 0. Not good. And well, it's not really overlapping, so minus 1 point here also. Let's see, good so far, but these minus things are making everything not really great. So the price, 62 grand, 20 miles per gallon exactly. Not bad. Not bad indeed. Not even vicious, yeah. That cooling. Can you get 100 sportiness? Yes, you can get actually 100 sportiness with OpenDiff. Don't worry, Mr. Elhang, because OpenDiff, because Automation Game will not actually count the handling performance for the differential. It will not really count it exactly. That's why you can get 100% on sportiness. But in real life, it's the worst thing you can actually use to a handling machine. But yeah, the game will not actually count that. Yeah, I know. No, my Crown, Mr. Bangkok, my Crown Vic also has an open differential and it drives normally. But around at the test track, around some corners, yes, the open differential will not really help you. Let's see. There we go. The next one called the Elhang Leon, 3rd gen. Hellcat Hunter, that's a nice name. Alright, the Hellcat Hunter. Check out the Hellcat Hunter. How many cars? 34, 36, something like this. The total cars. So the L-Hang. Okay, so let's see. V8 twin turbo, Hellcat badging. I like the Hunter badge down, but the Hellcat on the side, no, because Dodge will actually sue you, my friend. If you are really intending to produce this car, you can't put this word here because Dodge will sue you. You have to remove this and keep the Hunter only. Ho ho ho! Alright, now this is strong. This is awesome. This is really strong. So this is a 911, I think. GT2. Yeah, I think this is a 911 GT2 rear wing. Yeah, the classic GT2, not the modern one, the classic one. And these taillights, oh, they are really strong. And this is a nuclear badge, which also works as brake light and of course reverse light. That's very, very strong. Wow. Okay. Aluminium, whatever, everything is looking good. The engine is a 90 degrees 8-cylinder engine, 6 liter, aluminium silicon, not bad indeed. Good. Not bad. Turbo is actually very acceptable. 13 psi, okay. Throttle per cylinder. The engine is using so much fuel actually. Good. So it's rear-wheel drive. Okay, so it's rear-wheel drive, dual clutch, 7-speed gearbox. 15, good. Tires, good. Brakes, good. That's good. Ah, the same problem, guys. Come on. Same problem for the seats. I told you guys. 4 seats or 5 seats. So Mr. L-Hang. Mr. L-Hang, my friend. So would you like 5 seats or 4 seats only? You have to choose, my friend. Come on, Mr. L-Hang, I'm waiting. Would you like 4 seats or a true bench at the rear? What do you think, guys? 4 seats? Okay, here we go, 4 seats. Oh my god, my throat is starting to hurt actually. Wow. So suspension good, everything is good. Oof. Okay, that's good so far. Where is the market? Oh my god, $70,000, only $94 extra. So minus 1 point on the price. Okay, so the car gets good mileage, very sporty, comfortable, everything is good, but $94 extra, so that means minus 1 point. Yeah, so what we have here is engine efficiency and price and seats. Well, yeah, I forgot about the seats. I'm sorry, I forgot minus 1 point on the seat, minus 1 point on the price, and minus 1 point on the efficiency, on the engine efficiency actually. Yeah, so minus 3 points in total. Thank you for reminding me. But oh my god, guys, I'm getting somehow tired. I don't know why. My throat is starting to hurt, and I'm trying to like you know, clean my nose a little bit, but yeah, I don't know what happened. I hate getting sick. I feel like if one of you guys watched Friends, if one of you guys watched you know, the TV show Friends, the comedy TV show Friends, will remember there is an episode when Monica Geller gets sick and she starts to say the the words in the wrong way because she is sick. I hope I'm not getting the same as her. Push through, yeah, push through. Wow, where have we stopped? The last one called the L-Hang. Here we go. How many cars we have left? So we have the Liker 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my god, 10 cars left. Alright, the Liker Apollo R. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. Wow, so the Liker Apollo R. Liker Apollo R. Here we go, the Liker Apollo R. What we have here is aluminium body in the chassis. Okay, everything is looking normal. Ah, the styling. The styling. There we go. This is the Liker Apollo R. It looks like a Mustang actually. Looks like a tuned Mustang, which is cool. Which is cool. Why not? Looks like a tuned Mustang. Hopefully I'm not gonna spin out and crash into some sort of crowds. 60 degrees 8-cylinder engine, 6 liter, and a very laggy engine. Oh my god, 600 is the when the turbo kicks in. Wow, that's a super laggy turbo. Not really good. So